just squeezing them, you actually push down as you hit them. Okay. Into the sand.
Yep.
Get him a bit excited. He's on the bait, slide the finger under, and as we hit him, you push down, like into the sand, and it can give you that little bit of extra kind of, when they're finicky, they won't come out as much or relax as much. And you can kind of whack them. All I do too, Sean, is every now and again, like as the pippy gets worn a bit, I just break it up a little bit off. Just keep until it's buggered, until all the yellow's gone, and I'll throw it away.
Okay.
Some days they're just that thick that you can pull 7 and 8 in a wave quite easily. They're very hungry and wanting to play the game.
Now, Drew, you also mentioned before, so if you see a number of worms, sort of which ones are you tackling first?
So if there's 3 worms, I'll get them in order from the lowest to the highest. Because if you go for the top worm first, it's on the bank as the water's receding, the sand and the water and the wash from your hand will disturb the other 2, so they'll disappear.
Gotcha.
So if you want to get all 3, you start at the bottom one and work towards the top.
Fantastic. Thank you, mate.
The idea is just to walk backwards and forwards along the bank, sideways. You'll find different areas of worms, but you'll find they're kind of in bands on the beach. So if you're not sure if you come to a beach for the first time and you're not sure if there's worms there, you probably want to get down there at about an hour after high tide. Okay. And then you can start seeing where the worms are. Sometimes they may be up high, and if you get there at half tide, the water's already past them. Right. And you won't go.
Okay, so you're not just worming around that, you know, the couple of hours either side of low?
No. So some different areas will work at different times. So you may find there's 3 different types of worms as well. So you got your shorties, you got your long slimies, and then you have what we call a wire worm. And the shorties are up high on the beach. So you normally catch them from about high tide to probably half tide going out.
And they're the shorter, thicker worms, mate?
They are, that's right.
And good for jewfish on the
big ones, like they call king worms. They're good for dewies and things like that. Then you have your slimies, which generally are down low on the beach, and they're the ones you'll catch more around low tide, 2 hours of tide, that kind of thing. So they're a lot bigger worms.
So Drew, you sell these worms both live and cured at your shop, is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Live and cured, and we send wholesale cured as well.
And so can people ring ahead, say they're off to Fraser or coming up to Rainbow to go to Tiwa for a few days? Can they ring ahead, mate?
Definitely. They can give me a call on 0404853232. They can order ahead, give me a few days notice so we can have them prepared for you, and they can pick them up on the way through to the barge.
Fantastic, thank you.
Sean, you can roll that to the next finger like that. Alright, and then you can go for this next one. She don't want to play the game. Sometimes there's no point trying to get them to play the game. If they're not going to try and latch onto the bait, there's no point trying to persevere with him. You're better off just moving on to the next worm. And then if you want to keep going, all you do is you just roll that like that, and then keep going again.
Right. And if you spook a worm and it goes down, you move on?
Done. Move on straight away. What do you reckon? Got enough?
There we go. So great little session from Drew and Matt, just showing just how easy it is for them as commercial wormers, which is their business, and you can see why. There he goes, 1, 2.
Keep your hands still.
And 3. There you go. Fantastic. Well, some great worming action here from the best in the business, the Gardiner brothers at Rainbow Beach. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Drew.
And they'll lay across, and it's easy just to get your finger lightly and just go like that. But if your buckets are close together, it's kind of like they fall down the cracks and they break and they damage. So you just keep your bucket apart a little bit like that.
So you can see Drew's transferred these worms over from the water they're in over to this cleaner water, to essentially to minimise it.
Yeah, they kind of purge while they're in there a little bit. Transfer them over into clean water. Maybe after an hour or two they'll purge further, and then you can transfer them again, and that's fine to leave them open. But to keep them, just seawater. There's that product I think I mentioned to you once before. It's called Prime. You can put that in there, and that removes I think it's nitrates or I can't remember exactly what it is, but it does seem to help prolong them.
Fantastic.
But yeah, so
good. Let's go fishing.
let's go.